Hello, this is What You Waiting For. It's a woman's perspective on camping and survival, and I have not posted any videos in a while. Been busy with the family, been busy with holidays, and since it's the beginning of the year, I wanted to update preps and stuff. Been starting to watch videos again, and I saw one from Desarty1, and he said that women are stupid. And so I really want y'all to take a look at his videos and not all women, have a purse like he's talking about. So I wanted to show you. I don't have enough time to show you every single thing in my purse, but I'll just give you a run through and show you the main things that I have in here that is maybe different than most everyday women. The first thing is in the very back. I'm not even going to open it. I have stamps in my checkbooks. Nobody wants to see that. The second little zipper here. And by the way, this is my EDC. I carry this every single day. Guys, they always have the EDC videos of what's in their pockets and stuff. This is what I carry. This is my EDC. In this pocket, I always have cash on hand. And I also have my register rewards from Walgreens because that saves you a lot of money. I think there's like $8 here on my next purchase. I've always keep that here so I know where my money is. And this one, this is where I keep all my goodies that I really don't want a lot of people to understand I have. I have a little knife. I'm not sure where I got this, but I usually don't have one this big. I usually have a small pocket knife, and I lost it. And I was using it for something, and I can't remember where I put it. This is not a film canister. This is actually a waterproof diabetes tab thing. My mother has diabetes, and usually these are pretty waterproof, and it has matches in there. So I have fire. This right here is a cheap thing. The only reason I have it in here is because it's small enough to be in here, but a small little bitty flashlight. This is LED, takes AAA batteries. And let's see in here, making sure I got everything. This is my everything in the kitchen sink box. First of all, I have AAA batteries. I always carry some with me because both of my flashlights use AAA, and when I buy something, whether it's a walkie-talkie, flashlights, whatever, I try to make sure that it goes off of AAA or at least AA, so I always have the right batteries on hand. I have water in a little box. I could always use this for water. It's waterproof. Could always put something in here, protect it, put my a telephone, which I always keep in my pocket, but I could put it in there and waterproof it. If I had to, I could store water in this. It's just a small little baggie. Okay, this used to be a sewing box that I bought from the store, and as you can see, it still has the compartments here. It was set up this, and then over here was the thread and whatever else was over here for the sewing. But I kept this part. It has needles, a needle threader because I can't see very good, a pair of scissors, which don't really work that well, snaps, buttons, safety pins, straight pins. You've probably seen this from another little video I did, but this is matches. It's in for a food saver. I sealed it up with a food saver. This is not a food saver bag, but it's a old chip bag. Turned it inside out and food savored it. Another small little bag, and it has some zip ties in it. We have, besides the obvious uses for this, and it's also a bottle opener, they cut zip ties very nicely, and also small pieces of wire. We have a little flosser. This is a new little thing I just recently got. It's like one of those military can openers, but they had two of them at Academy for 99 cents, and it's also a spoon. And I've already used it when I went to work and didn't have a can opener, so I threw one of those in. We have thread from the actual thing that it came with. I have an empty tube with duct tape. and electrical tape. Always using that. Mints, real simple, cough drops, medicines like Pepto-Bismol, antidiarrheal. I usually have Tylenol in here, but I used it, so go through your stuff and make sure when you use something to put it back. This is an antihistamine, alcohol prep swabs, gum, salt, antibacterial wipes, tons of different Band-Aids, non-adhesive sterile pads, burn stuff, and I used my other one, as you can see. I just recently used it. It does work. And a paper clip. Now, in my wallet, while I'm putting this back, I'm just going to tell you, I keep a little bit of the silver. Just a little bit. I keep extra cash. And then I have all my identification and all my credit cards and everything like that. Okay. I also carry, and this right here. Turn all this out. Okay, first of all, my keys. My keys has one of these little cheap thingies. It's a whistle. I got it a long time ago. A compass, a magnifying glass because I can't see very good, and a thermometer. I also have extra keys to everything, including my safe, my house, my business, everything you can think of. And I usually have like a carabiner. This is like a cheap version. This is a shower curtain rod. Just in case I have to clip something, I have something that I can clip onto. I have my pen, and it's made out of metal, so if I had to use that for self-defense, I could easily jam this in someone's eye, even though I wouldn't do that. No, not at all. Tic Tacs, hand sanitizer. This is almost gone. Sometimes I fill these up if I don't have this hand sanitizer. This is a liquid. I put alcohol in here and it'll work the same. What do you call it? A lighter. My mind went blank. A lighter. Don't smoke, but still have a lighter. This is my other little flashlight, and it's actually brighter than the first flashlight. It's about $5. Real cheap. Real cheap. Let me see what else I have. I have gum, pencil. Oh, my Listerine. Never know when you have that breath. I'm not a girly girl, so I don't have makeup, but I do carry the lip balm, beeswax, Burt Bees or something it's called. Let me get in here and see. It's in my other, right here. Burt's Bees, beeswax balm. It's good for lips. If you get like starting of a blister, you could take that and rub it on there anywhere that like sore comes from rubbing something. If I get blisters on my hands, this is actually good for that. I have girly things like tampons, which I'm not going to show you, but they're good for lighting fire if you had to. I'm looking, that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot of girly stuff. I don't have makeup. But this right here is my everything pouch, my everything little bag. It probably is smaller than most makeup little bags, and it probably weighs about the same. So I suggest every woman put something like this in. At least be a little prepared. And there's a couple things that I did use that is not in here, like a little hunk of rope or string or, you know, parachute cord, whatever you want to call it. I don't have it in here because I used it. But these are things that I do end up using. If somebody needs something, hey, I'm right there. You know, I need a Band-Aid, I got it. If something happens and I need to start a fire, I'm right there. I don't usually carry this. I usually carry a small one, but if they need to cut something, I got a knife. So that's mine. That's my everyday carry. And I hope Disarty 1 gets an idea that not all girls are like that and not all women are stupid. So this is what you're waiting for. Get out there and enjoy life. Bye-bye.